Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we'll be taking a look at the new Hiya Toys Exquisite Mini from the Predator Hounds 2-pack. These are 1/18 scale action figures to go along with your Exquisite Mini Predators. So the box is like a blue. We have Predator Hound at the top, a big window box. You can see the two hounds inside. Nice artwork there on the bottom of the right of the video of the hound with his mouth open. In this collection, you do get one Predator Hound with the mouth open and one closed, which is great for your diversity, for your displays. At the bottom of the Predator, we have warnings. These are not for children under 3. These are meant to be for adult collectors, at least 15 and up. These are for general play or display, not heavy play for a child. The bottom right of the video with the Hiya Toys logo on the bottom of the box. Top of the box, Exquisite Mini the Predator. Bottom of the box, we have the same thing, but with these little dots. So it's kind of different from the top of the box. On this side of the box, we have the Predator Exquisite Mini again in the Hiya Toys logo, and then we have that dot grid artwork on the side. That's pretty cool. On this side of the box, the same thing, but we don't have that dot grid. We just have the darker blue artwork. Back of the box, we have the warning and turkey hazards at the top again. The Predator Exquisite Mini at the top. Exquisite Mini is a new standard setting series for 1/18 scale featuring super articulation action figures on the Hiya Toys. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not exquisite. It's just basic articulation. I've seen better articulation in Joy Toy, but I'm not downing the product. I'm just saying that's not a good standard to go by for collectors. They're not there yet, in my opinion. So just want you to know that. Just below that, we have the social media. I recommend you follow them. They're pretty cool company. They're up and coming. They're still trying to find their groove, but they're pretty cool. And I've been following them because I have high hopes that we're going to get some really cool figures that we haven't gone anywhere. Like, we're going to get Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want a Rambo figure one day. That'd be amazing in 1/18 scale. I'd love to see that. They did tease that in the past. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I digress. And we have the Hiya Toys information there if you want to contact them for every reason. 20th Century Fox, All Rights Reserved, UPC. 2 product images at the bottom of the Hounds. Cool. Alright. That being said, let's get them out of there and see what they look like. Okay, there is a really cool backdrop. You can see there in the middle. You can use that for some artwork if you want to frame it, if you want to display it, whatever. It's up to you if you keep your boxes or not. On the right there's the 2 hounds, how they're packaged in the clamshell. Okay, here we go. We got these hounds outside of the clamshell. Let's take a look at the first one. Here we have, first thing I noticed, first impression, there's more green. The product images, as you can even see on the packaging there. It looks more of a brownish, blackish color, but we have a lot of green on these guys. So that is not a camera issue. They are green. Green and black, and like this, this mucusy color, I guess. It works for the hound. So here's the side of the hound. We have a lot of textures here. Glossy paint, very shiny. Maybe ever done on the gloss. You can feel all the ridges, all the bumps, little spikes of the figure. All this that you see here, you can feel lots of layers. Pretty cool. Back of the figure here, small tail. We have these little spikes here on the back of his hind legs there. This side, pretty much the same side we've seen on the other side. A little, got that mucusy color there. We have, this is really cool. We have individual dreads even on the dogs, like we have on the Hiya Toys Predator figures. If I told you not, these are 1/18 scale, just so you know. So this is very small, and that's all the way around the Predator. Here we have the head. See if we can zoom in. Have like an orange eye with this web mouth, some teeth. Mouth is painted very nicely. His nostrils there. Very cool. Here's the top of his head. The top of his body. So let's do a 360. While we got it zoomed in, we can take a look at all those textures that you see, and it's going to be both for the same, both textures for the same figure, for the closed mouth figure. It's basically the same figure, just different head. It's the bottom. His feet kind of brown, like he stepped in mud. A little white there. There's chin. It's pretty cool. It's a nice figure. So the articulation on this is very small. So basically you have the four legs and the head that moves. That's it. So this is definitely, it's stiff. I'm not going to break the figure, but it looks like you can get a 360 rotation on the figure if you like a crazy hound. But just out of the box, you can turn to where it's like, you know, rural anatomy, where you only turn your head so far. Dog's not going to do 360, but you might be able to get if you heat it. I haven't heated these figures. Just wanted to see what they were like out the box, straight unboxing. So that looks a lot of creaking. You hear that? That means you got to heat it. This one won't move. Obviously, the joint's there. You can see it moving. It's just stuck. Same for that one. A little more for that one. So basically, you have 360 on the head, 360 on the paws, and you can get around. I'm not going to do. You can see the joints there on all four legs. So that's it for the articulation. So for the second Predator Hound, it's pretty much the same thing, just a different head sculpt. There's the side, the back, and this side. Same for the dreads, same for the articulation. Stuck. This one moves a little better. No, that one moves better. So heat these bad boys up and you'll be okay. And then this has a better rotation for the head. This is not as stuck as the other one. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. Because now we have a different head with a closed mouth. Kind of can see his teeth still. His eyes still orange. A lot of greens, browns, mucus color. And the teeth looks like it's got a little bit of blood on them. You can see the front here. His neck looks really cool. I like how that's sculpted. It's like layers of like scales. So it's like they have, you know, a lot of scales, like a lizard type hound, I guess you want to call them. So here's a comparison from front. Pretty cool. Here's a comparison from the side. So if my fingers are in the way, it's really hard to get a good close-up comparison of the hounds by not having to hold them. I'm going to try to hold the front paw. It's the back of them. Okay, and here's them facing each other. Okay, here's the bottom of them. Oops. These are solid figures. As you can hear, they're not hollow at all. They have nice weight to them. It's just a big hunk of plastic with 4 or 5 POA points of articulation. There you go. Here's your. I must say I don't like too much 5 points articulation figures, but I actually have a set now. Very nice. You guys think about these. I think these are pretty cool. Looks like the paint's pretty much the same on the bodies. The real difference in these guys is the head sculpt. Alright. So let's bring in my Predator Elder that we just did a review for. He's amazing. I highly recommend you check out that review. There is as you can see here, there's a lot of paint. I know this is a Predator, AVP Predator, and the Hounds are not in that movie, but this is the only Predator I have available, just to show you for scale purposes and how that would look with any Predator you would choose from Hiya Toys. So just have to bear with me on that. Most of my Predators are just packed away in a box. I don't really have a place for them just as of yet. I want to work on a jungle display for my figures. I think it's going to look really cool. But that's how they fare with a Predator figure. I think they look fantastic. These retail for $19.99, so you get 2 of them. Very cool. So, but like I said, then one thing to know is that they have a lot of green. The artwork that you see on the packaging and the product images really different for on the color. So if that's coming through. Well, what do you guys think? Hope you guys like this review. If you like these figures, hit that thumbs up for me. We appreciate that. If you guys are watching, help us out and hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below what you think. If you guys have these, you want to buy them, pretty much get them anywhere right now. Like I said, $19.99. Any online retailer that sells Hiya toys should have them. Don't forget to like and share the video, and remember to check out my Elder Predator video, because it's a nice figure. You're going to want to see that review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.